All right, Shalom. I'd like to begin my lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Aratazah from the GMS Atlanta camp, all right, with another video, all right, going into the topic of being stubborn in righteousness, all right, meaning that, us brothers who are in this faith that are doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and who've been enduring, whether you've been doing for a year or a number of years or however long, it's about continuing and not letting anything deter you or deter us from the path that, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has put us on, man. Just like you got a person who's stubborn in wickedness, meaning they're basically steadfast in what they do, no matter what you bring to them, they're always going to, break the law, statutes, commandments. They're going to, be heavy into these other philosophies, and you basically can't get through to them. As the scriptures say, if a man be ignorant, let him be ignorant still. Well, on the flip side of that, we got to continue to be like that in his faith, stubborn in his truth, man. Ain't nothing you could bring, no document, no book, no bugged out philosophy that's going to separate us from the love of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, which I got that scripture also in the book of Romans. But I'm gonna read this definition. I'm try to make the video short as possible. All right, this is the word stubborn. I just put it in Google, and this is from the Oxford Dictionary. It says stubborn, having or showing dogged determination not to change one's attitude or position on something, especially in spite of good arguments or reasons to do so. You see? Yeah, so people are trying to come with different things to say that this is not the truth. And, all these various different things, which really they be demons that are trying to cause you to doubt, which really at this point, with everything going on and the number of years brothers been laboring, you should already be fully persuaded that this is the truth, and there's nothing else out here, man, whether it's the black conscious, or we say the black unconscious movement, Christianity is through, Islam, selfism, all these different philosophies is not the way, man. So at this point, we shouldn't even be questioning whether this is the true way that the higher power wants us to walk in, man. It says, jumping down, it says difficult to move, remove, or cure. All right. Yeah. So we got to be basically, as the scripture says, steadfast, which I'm gonna get that scripture. All right. That was it on that. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's start in Sirach chapter 5. All right. Sirach chapter 5 and verse 9. And it says, winnow not with every wind and go not into every way. All right. And wind is a metaphor for doctrines, so we're supposed to be, concentrated on his truth and his faith, pushing his word out. All right. It says, for so doth the sinner that have a double tongue, And the scriptures also say in the book of James, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. You come across people like that, people that be into all different type of philosophies and try to combine them together, or one week they are Hebrew and the next week they are they are damn more, they're in Islam. That person is unstable, man. So we want to continue to be concentrated on his faith and not let nothing come against that, man. Now, verse 10, it says, be steadfast in thy understanding and let thy word be the same. You see? So be steadfast in your understanding, meaning steadfast, meaning to be basically going into being fastened. It's like you fasten a nail in the ground or a nail in the wall. How you can't, how you can't pry it out is basically it's there. It's posted. And that's how we got to continue to be in this faith. All right. Next scripture, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. It says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. Even within this faith. I know I mentioned Christianity, Islam, and the black unconscious movement, but even within this faith, you have little subcategory of philosophies, man. and different types of understanding. All right, we got to remain in the doctrine of the apostles, like the scriptures say. We've what's it say in the book of Acts? I think it is. It said that we continue steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine. I think it says, roughly paraphrased. I think it's in the book of Acts. So there's different doctrines out here, and the word doctrine means teachings. So don't be tossed to and fro with different forms of teaching, which is why we recommend, especially new believers, hey, be careful watching these other different camps, man. Not every Israelite group is created the same. Whether it's IUIC, Sakari, ISUPK, HOY. On the surface, we all may look the same, and we may appear to teach the same thing, but when you actually go into it, it's deeper, man. These guys be guys be going off, so be careful with that. It says by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive. You see, yeah, and so they'll appear to be righteous, they appear to be on point, but really they deceiving you and leading you down the path of death, man. All right, so you got to be careful. Next scripture, Romans chapter 14, verse 5. It says, one man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. So you have to be fully persuaded that this is the truth. I'm speaking of, at this point, the newer viewers or newer believers. All right, you got to be fully persuaded that this is basically the calling that the Most High, while Yahweh Shai has set forth for his people to follow, man. So and knowing that, it'll keep you grounded, because like I said, there's nothing else out here, man. Everything is failing. All right, the wisdom of the world is failing, man. All right, so you have to be fully persuaded that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is working, and that this is the doctrine that's to be taught and to be followed by our people. All right. Next scripture, Romans chapter 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach? Which the love of Yahweh Shai is his truth, And basically, that's like a rhetorical question, because the answer is no goddamn body. All right. Nobody's going to separate us from this faith. Now, of course, if you were 2/3 and you was just, it was rope for you to come in the truth and get kicked out. That's why we stay humble and continue to do this work, so that we may be counted worthy of salvation and being chosen. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to separate us from the love of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which again is his faith. It says, shall tribulation, shall distress, shall persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword. These are different things that are basically cause a man to fall. But you got to stand, as they say, 10 toes down, man. All right. And not let anything, no opposition, no scenario, no person, no doctrine, as like I just repeat myself, you gotta be 10 toes down in this faith, man. Nothing should separate you from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because you know that this is it. This is the truth, man. Okay, that was it on that. I think this is my last precept, Revelation chapter 3, verse let's see. I'll go right to the point. Verse 11. It says, "Behold, I come quickly." And this is who's speaking here. This is our Lord Yahweh Shai. All right. He's coming. He said, "Behold, I come quickly." All right. Which is, we're basically nearing the time of Yahweh Shai's second coming. All right. When he comes with the so-called UFOs or the chariots to not only destroy Esau and his power structure, but to save the elect. It says, "Hold fast that which thou hast," which again is this truth. That love, man, that love of Yahweh Shai, which is this faith, this knowledge, this understanding, which is essentially you being stubborn, man. Something that you hold fast. You ain't let nobody get it, man. You don't give a damn what they say or how convincing they may sound. You got to be able to block that out, man, and hold fast with what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is giving you. It says that no man take thy crown. So really, in essence, we already have the crowns. We already got the victory. It's just a matter of, are you going to continue? Are you going to hold it? Are you going to keep it? You know, there's nothing wrong with being stubborn, man. Be stubborn for the right reasons. All right. So, that was pretty much it. Lord Willings was edifying. All right. Giving him praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Bashem Rakakwadash. Lord willing, to the next lesson. Shalom.